I wanted to quickly talk about two words in my mind that I had, and especially for people who are confused about what's going on in their lives and how do these terms make sense. I'm going to talk to you about it. I've done a lot of research, and this is my opinion, and I hope it helps you. There are two terminologies that you need to remember. One is cisgender and transgender. Cisgender are people who identify in the gender they are born. If you're born as a male and you identify as a male, then you're cisgender. Transgender are people who are born but they don't identify in the gender they are born. If a person is born as male but doesn't identify completely as male, they're called transgender. And you may just identify only 20% as male and the rest as female, you're still transgender. It might be the opposite too. You only identify 50% as male, 50% as female, you're still transgender. If you identify 80% as male, 20% as female, you're still known as transgender because you completely don't identify in the gender you're born, and that's why it's called transgender. Now, the other things which I wanted to explain to you is within the transgender umbrella, you have another terminologies, a few terminologies. One is called a post-op trans, pre-op trans, and a non-op trans. Post-op trans are folks who have medically transitioned, had gender reassignment surgery, they've socially transitioned, they have legally transitioned. They're called post-op trans. Now, pre-op trans are folks who are getting ready to be a post-op trans, and they are waiting for surgery, they're taking hormones, they're doing everything possible in order for them to transition medically, socially, legally, even work-wise. Now, the non-op trans is another set of group where people are not willing to transition because they don't want to have a gender reassignment surgery, and they're called the non-op transgender folks. Now, I identify as a non-op transgender, and I didn't want to have a surgery because I have medical complications, and I didn't want to, and I've socially transitioned, but I have not medically transitioned. I live socially as Celia and also in my as Daniels, which is my male side, but I have not completely transitioned, and I don't have to. But since I don't identify completely as a man, and I identify almost 80% as Celia and 20% as Daniels, so I am a non-op transgender. These are the ways in which the terminologies are described today, and I just wanted to keep it at that. And if you have any questions, please let me know. All right, thank you so much for watching this video, and hope it helpful. And do email me if you have any questions too. Bye.